Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to draw a tree getting blown by the wind. So let's start with the trunk. One thing I really recommend is that you don't draw your tree trunk super straight. Give it some movement. I want these roots here. And we really want to give some. This is also how you can better draw hair. Hair is also in clumps like this. So I guess this would be some kind of willow tree, maybe. And then just some contour lines going in the direction of the wind to give it some body. If this were hair, people oftentimes they want to draw individual strands of hair and it looks awkward. But if you look at hair, it usually grows in clumps. If you draw the clumps, then how about some debris? Another thing you want to try to do is keep your clumps not all the same. That's easier said than done. The human brain, we love order. So we tend to draw our mountains all the same size, same basic shape. But mountains are irregular. But humans, we like to make order of things. Also notice I'm using different values. Some areas where it's really dark, areas where it's really light. This will give it some texture, some depth. Have some fun with this one. Okay, I'll revisit this, but all these leaves are going to cast a shadow. Notice it's curved here because the tree branch is curved. Again, it's just irregular for the bark. Let's shade one side a little bit darker. That'll be our form shadow. And it's sitting on top of this like a top of a crest. I think this adds to the drama of the drawing. And then we're just going to start shading. And I'm going to use hatching, cross hatching. This is where you just make straight lines over and over again. But if you use different values, this butte, not sure what you would call it. It's not a hill, it's not a mountain. Any geographers out there, tell us what this is called. And these initial contour lines, I'm trying to make them disappear. Because in nature, there are no lines, only edges. But when we draw, we can only use lines. But we can make those lines disappear. So spend some time on this rock formation. And I think there's be some the more I go over this, the more character it develops. You've got a really windy tree here. I love willow trees. I think they're so beautiful. But I understand they're not a good idea for most people's backyards. Their roots are very evasive. They grow and they'll get into your plumbing, unless you have a really big house, big yard. So this is a blending stump. Let's do it here, where you can sort of, so if you're doing it with a pencil, you can use a paper Q-tip, works real well. This blender is for colored pencils, and it's amazing. You can get these at any art supply store. Oh, I don't know what they cost. Used to be about $1, but probably a little bit more now. They're pretty inexpensive. Just put some hills in the background, just because we can. It is springtime here in Northern California. My goldfish have emerged. They usually hibernate in the winter. And it looks like they have had babies over the winter. Okay, that's all for today. We'll talk to you guys soon.